from Bailey Property and Livestock. Up at HRLX today, there was 820 odd cattle in the market. The market was patchy, I thought, right throughout. On the export market over the front, it was dearer. Cow job certainly 20 odd cents dearer. Best of the cows 262 for some pre-tested calf Angus cows to calve in the spring. But the main run of the cows $2.35 to $2.50 for the cows, a bit of beef on them. No outstanding cows there in the market today. The plainer cows probably picked up the most, $2.10 to sort of $2.40 for the second grade cows. Only a few cows under $2 a kilo if they're quite plain. But the heavy export cattle at Bullock, there's a bullocks making 280 and 90 for a fair bit of weight, and those heavier steers over 500 kilos making either side of $3 a kilo depending on teeth and quality. But the heifers, the export heifers, certainly $2.60 to $2.70 pretty consistently there today. Moving on to the young cattle, the feeder type cattle were very strong, I thought. Angus feeder cattle making $3.60 to sort of $3.90 all day, and the crossbred cattle $3.30 to $3.50 depending on weight. The heavier the better at the moment for the feeder type cattle. The weaner cattle certainly took a bit of a hit, more so the crossbred cattle, the Euro and Euro cross steer weaners. They were sort of cheaper by a fair stretch as opposed to last week's really good market. The crossbred steers $2.80 to $3.50, the Angus steers $3.50 to $3.90, and the lightweight featherweight steers out to $4.10. But that was certainly all a bit cheaper. There wasn't those good runs of Angus steer weaners like we've seen last week though, so on quality probably much the same really for the Angus steer weaners. The crossbred weaners are a lot cheaper though. Heifer weaners, they're certainly a lot cheaper, $2.50 to sort of $2.80, $2.70 to $2.90 for a lot of the better types, but the fresher calves and crossbred types still making $2.50. But the plainer, out of condition cattle, poorer quality cattle, they certainly took a bit more of a hit, $1.60 to sort of $2 a kilo for the real plainer types, but so they were a fair bit cheaper. But all in all, a pretty fair market right throughout to wrap it up. The heavier cattle are selling better than the lighter cattle at this week's market. On Auctions Plus on Friday, we have about 130 cows and calves over 4 lots there. For competition, they range from some very nice young cows just out of town through to some younger middle-aged cows, I should say, with good calves on them, useful cows, and then to some older cows, ideal to trade, big frame cows with a decent calf next to them. So a bit there to choose from on Friday on Auctions Plus at 10 o'clock. Thanks very much.